So looking at the Nasdaq right now, we kind of have the same trade as yesterday. Uh, if you look at these previous lows that we had here, we took out this Asia low from Thursday, last week Thursday, and we also have this low here which was swept. So I'm anticipating a reversal. So let's look down here. We have If we look down here on the 1 minute time frame, we have an inverse. Same as yesterday, we have an inverse here. Stops below this low because I can allow it to come into this order block here. So we'll see how this goes and I'll update you guys on this trade. But yeah, right now we're anticipating buys and we have this uh equilibrium. So we saw those highs. I want to see if we should at least pull back to the equilibrium of this leg. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at right now. So I'll update you guys on what happens. It did trade into those, but yeah, my stop loss was protected here. I'm not expecting it to trade below this low if we're gonna be bullish. So yeah, we'll see. Currently 10 a.m. and I'm expecting the 10 a.m. CRT to play out. So I wanna see it test this change in state. So that's another confluence to my bias. We have this inverse, we have this order block, and we have this change in state of delivery. So let's see how this goes. So we can see here that we clearly have a bullish SMT. If you compare Nasdaq to ES, we have a bullish SMT. ES failed to take out the low, and then Nasdaq took out the low. So we got our inverse, and then we're gonna target the equilibrium of this leg here. Because after sweeping liquidity, we always expect, especially on the high time frame, we always expect at least the reversal back to equilibrium. So that's the move I'm catching right now. And we can clearly see that ES is aligning with that. So let's just look at Nasdaq. Okay, so it's currently the next day, and we finally had that push from the Nasdaq. As you can see right here, we pushed all the way to that 50% level that I marked out. And it's also these internal highs here again. So we'll see later on today if we're gonna continue expecting higher prices because that bullish SMT is still holding. And we have an inverse right here, a 4 hour. So we'll see if we're gonna expect a continuation depending on how price is looking, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Once it gets into here, I'm gonna look for the same thing again. 1 minute inverse or the 5 minute and then my inch. So let's go down to the right time frame and see how the trade went. So as you can see right here, we had our entry on this inverse here and we had our stop below this low here. And then I said that I'm taking my trade off of this inverse, but I'm putting my stop below this order block here because I can still allow that to come into that, but I don't want to see us trade below this if we are still bullish, right? And yesterday, since it was a bank holiday, we just had choppy price action like the whole day. And then only today, when midnight opened, we had that displacement higher. So yeah, this was a good trade. Beautiful SMT. If I'm not trading like the market maker model and all that, this is what I'm trading. So every time I come into the market, it's either I'm looking for a market maker or an SMR, which is where now we sweep liquidities and then we're expecting a reversal. And you look for your 1 minute inverse and you target 15-minute highs or inefficiency. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back into this. And then once we come back into this, I'll be looking to be seeing bullish price action. Also because we have this huge displacement here which we left. So we should obviously come and close that. And then once we come into this 4 hour inverse, I'll be looking for my SMT and that will be where is it? This will be my sell side of the curve. It'll be a market maker formula just like that. And then this will be the buy side of the curve. So this will be a market maker model that I'll be taking if we do get the structure that I'm looking for. And then these are gonna be my internal range, my low resistance liquidity. So this is currently what I'm seeing. And yeah, once we trade into this, like I said, and if you look at these SMTs here, it's holding. So I'm pretty sure like we're gonna see bullish price action. We also have low resistance here on ES. And then we have this high here, and also these two highs here from the high time, from the weekly. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be anticipating for today. And it is a Friday, so we probably won't get a big move. But yeah, this is what I'll be looking at. We'll see how it goes, and I'll update you guys. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down what you wanna see in the next video. Comment down what you want me to touch more on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.